YouTube? It's your boy Dr. Pope Gaming. We're here playing some Schedule 1. I'm about to show y'all my storage unit and how I like to have it set up. If you want to use it, go right ahead. So we got a little bit of a lab going on in here. I got 2 chemistry stations, 2 lab ovens, 5 large storage racks, 4 along here, 1 over here for the end rock, 2 mediums, and also 2 smalls here in the corner. We got 8 wall mounted shelves along the wall there, 11 of these modern lights here, 4 signs. If you like what you see on the signs, go ahead and use it, I don't mind. I will also show you how to put that on the sign as well as add the color. We got 3 lockers there and 2 safes here. The safes are just filled with money so you can add it into your, take some out, give it to your people. Just so you don't have to keep adding from there. I mean, just a little bit of aesthetic in my opinion. You can do whatever you please with those areas. I just like to have the safes for, like I said, aesthetic purposes. The shelf here will be whatever you please. I mean, you can put more money up there if you like. We don't really have a use for that one. Those 5 there will be for the acid and phosphorus, just a little bit extra storage. And then those are a little bit extra storage for your Sudafed. Those will be Sudafed storage as well, as long as these 2 here. Let's jump right into me showing you how to build it. Jump on this clean slate here. Alright y'all, now that we're here with a clean slate, let me show y'all how to build it. Don't mind me, you gotta stay hydrated. Staying hydrated is one of the keys to success, you know. If you don't stay hydrated, you're gonna be sleeping on the ground. You might end up knocking yourself out if you don't stay hydrated. Now, everything you need from Dan over at his hardware store, it's gonna be $900 even. There'll be 3 lockers, 2 medium, and 2 small racks, and then 5 of your large storage racks there. Don't mind me having 6, I accidentally grabbed too many. Now everything you need from your man Herbert over at Blue Balls Boutique will be 1 painting of your choice. I personally like the artwork featured there, just to put it in there. I have other artworks everywhere else. That's the only one I had available. 4 metal signs if you like, a jukebox as well if you would like, 8 other wall mounted shelves, 11 modern, and 1 antique. Everything from Blue Balls Boutique, as well as the 2 safes there. I almost forgot about that. Everything from your man Herbert will be $4,203. Now, everything from the warehouse that you'll need, starting with Manny, your employees, $1,800 for your chemists, $1,400, and then $1,500 for your handlers. That will be, believe, $4,700 altogether. Now from your man Oscar, you're gonna need 2 lab oven, 2 chemistry station. That alone will be $4 grand. Now added with the ingredients that you'll need to buy from him, like the acid, phosphorus, that's $280 each. That will be $2,600 and $400 altogether. And I believe that would be it. So let's jump right in the building. First of all, put your 3 lockers over here in the corner. You're gonna take your 4 large racks, like so. Your last rack will actually go over here for your final mix. We ain't mixing it here, we're just making it. 2 smalls over here in the corner. a medium right here, some space for your jukebox there directly in the middle. Put that up against that wall here. I like to put one chemistry station here, a lab oven, and then another chemistry station there. Now the wall mounted shelves, your employees can't use them. You have to stock them personally by just like having the aesthetic purpose of them. You're gonna need one here, one here, one here. If you can move it around slightly, you'll end up getting to place it down. One goes there, and then one there, one there, and one there. About right there. There you go. And then your final one will go above here. Now with your lighting, it's gonna be a little bit annoying, but you're gonna place those in between all of your shelves here on the wall. There we go. Sorry about my phone. My wife's giving me some updates while she at work. There we go. Final one there. Now with your last two here, those will be with your signs. Your signs, you're gonna put directly here in the middle. I'm gonna take one of your lights and put those like so. Put the sign directly under those like so. Turn on all your lights. Now to turn on your lights, oops, that's the locker. Now to turn on your lights that are behind the shelving units, you will have to go and re-pick up all your shelving units. I just like to place those down before I place down the lighting, so it's like directly in the middle of the rack there, so you're not messing anything up, making it look all wonky. And there you have it. Don't that look just beautiful? Alright, now with everything else over here, mainly aesthetic purpose stuff. I personally like to have, I don't know how to do that. Light right there, just for a little bit nicer looks. Put a safe here, and a safe there, just for the extra money. Put your jukebox here. You already know we gotta turn on that Benji feeling. Just to boost your morality up in there while your people are working, you know. Give them something to look forward to when they start their work. Put your paint in there so your people can walk by and take a look. I wish I was on the beach. Instead, I'm cooking. If you like the signs that I have set up, I can make a separate video on how to set those up. If you'd like to see that, put a comment down below. Now as well, when you put everything down, you're gonna want to go in here with the new whitelist that he added, and you're gonna want a whitelist where each of your items are gonna go. If you do not do that, you're make sure as well when you try to pick a Sudafed, make sure you pick which one that you are currently using, whether it be low quality, medium quality, or the best quality. If you do not, your handler will just start shoving acid in all three slots. Phosphorus, the last one. I almost forgot what we were using. Show y'all how to add those here. Pretty simple, straightforward. It don't matter like what like area you put them in. You just need all three ingredients in order to work. Now the little bit of mermaid magic. We're gonna have all of the ingredients up in here, and the workers. Alright, y'all. Mermaid magic. As you see, it worked. I just had to go and ask my girl Mindy, and she did her job. Now, Sudafed, like I said, on those 4 shelves there, as well as these 2 shelves here in the back. And then you got your phosphorus and your acid there on those 2 shelves. Now, as well with these shelves here, do not forget, do the same thing with the whitelist. Make sure you whitelist every single shelf here. If you don't, your handlers will just start tossing stuff everywhere. Make sure as well when you are adding your Sudafed that you put the correct kind. I messed up earlier when I put normal Sudafed here instead of the high quality. My workers weren't working, and I was wondering what was going on. It was stressing me out, and then I realized he had 3 different types up in there, and he didn't just put it underneath one, which I respect that because there are 3 different types. Now, when it comes down to your workers here, let's give them all a locker. After you assign every single one of them a locker, start with the chemist, as the chemist is always the easiest to do. Hold shift and left click every single one of those and press enter. And also do not forget to add the recipes to the stations and add the destination. This chemistry station here will go to this lab over here. This chemistry station here will go to this lab over here. Both of these lab ovens will then put your finished rock over here. Now, I don't have this shelf set up for the whitelist, but I will add a couple of them. As I only ordered strictly acid from man Oscar over here, it won't matter. But if you order multiple different things at one time, they will just shove it on one shelf if you do not add the whitelist. Now to set up your handlers here, Betty here will have 5, and every single one will be from the loading dock. Your first loading dock is gonna go to that one there in the back, not your medium one, but your large one there in the back. Second one there, third one here, fourth one here. Your 5th one will actually not be a loading dock. That is my bad. Your 5th one will be this Sudafed shelf here to this chemistry station here. Everything is automated other than you have to come grab your rock out, move it to your mixing area, and you have to put the Sudafed on your shelving units here when you order it. If not, your workers ain't working. I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, but your storage shelves up there you have to fill as well, as it is not implemented just yet for your handlers to mess with those. Now with your first handler done here, move on to your second. Your second handler is going to have 5 stages as well. They are going to be grabbing all of these stuff off of your shelves and then routing it to the station. So you want the acid and phosphorus to there, acid and phosphorus here. Now you can only do one more since we already selected this one to go here with the last handler. You're going to want to select this shelf here and go here with that handler. Now with everybody set up, I believe let's give them some money. I will also forgot to show y'all where to grab that clock there from. If you haven't moved it just yet, if you knew about you like you could move it, head over here to the motel. It should still be on the wall. Just snatch it off the wall there. I'll also snatch that bed right quick so we can go to sleep. Sometimes I just can't get that to work. If you run and then go to use it, sometimes you'll start off really fast. Here, clock up here. Alright, let's put this bed down, go to sleep. When we wake up, we'll watch our people start working. Pick that up. Andrew here. We'll start grabbing from the shelves there and putting them on the racks there. Betty here. Let's follow her out the door. She will grab from the trunks there and put it in its desired location. And once they fill all of these stations up here, I'll do her job real fast and fill up this station. Oops, I'm gonna grab one. And fill up this station over here while she's doing that. Oh, never mind. My man does that one. She does this one. Alright, there's that. Watch our chemists come in and start working. And there you have it. That's the whole setup. Everything all together. If you want, I forgot to tell you the price for the Sudafed. For 280 delivered, that'll be 31,000 even. For the signs here, you will have to. It's a I believe HTML works. So as you see, I pasted it. What you need to paste and find. I will put the HTML site down in the description below. I personally use HTML color codes. On the side, after you pick out your color, it will give you a hashtag and then 2 F's, maybe some different letters, and some numbers after. All you're gonna want to do when you get those is do this. I forget which one the hashtag is. That's gonna be 3. And the hashtag, do your FF, do all 0. I believe this color here will be red. I forget which button that was again. Now if you paste that in front of your lettering, so type in some letter, and then take what I just showed you there. Let me grab that real fast for you. I don't have it set up just yet on my end, my bad. Now if I take that letter in there, paste it in front, I should paste it in front. Maybe not. Hold on. Your message there. Paste that in front. Did I do it wrong? I did it wrong, y'all. There we go. Now paste that in front. I thought I had it copied, but I guess not. And there's how you get your color. Now, if you want the yellow like I had, it's gonna be this here with the hashtag FFFF06. Another one of those. Now we have yellow coloring. Now, if you would like to put exactly what I had on mine, I will put them in the description below, as well as show you them as I put them here. Give y'all some time to read those. Oh. Go back to these ones if I went a little too fast on those. And there you have it. There's your lab setup. It's fully automated, other than your Sudafed and your finished rock there. If y'all like the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. If y'all want to see more of this type of content, let me know in the comments below, and I'll catch you all later.